Hello students. So today we'll be doing most economical circular section. The difference between the other two parts are like, for example, in the rectangular section and the trapezoidal section, as well as the circular section. So in comparison with those things, and here in circular section, the area of the flow cannot be constant because for the area of the parameters, so here we have in area we have only one parameter, that is the diameter. It's maintained the constant. So here it will be changing. So area is dependent here, which change in depth of local circular section, that is the radius, and the wetted perimeter, and the wetted perimeter changes. Thus, in case of most economical section, two separate conditions have to be considered here in the sections. So one thing is the maximum velocity condition as well as the maximum discharge condition. So here we need to calculate or we need to find the conditions. So those two conditions are mainly dependent on the velocity and the discharge. For a circular section, to make it most economical, so first and foremost, the velocity should be maximum as well as the discharge should be the maximum. So first and foremost, so we shall see how the condition for the maximum velocity of a circular section is done. So according to the Chegges formula or the Chegges constant formula, we can take velocity of formula v is equal to c root mi. So v is equal to c root m, I can write it as a upon p, because m is a upon p, that is the hydraulic mean depth, and I is the bed slope. Now, the condition is the velocity will be maximum when m is maximum. What is m? M is nothing but a by p. So we should know that m is equal to a by p. So in order to get the maximum velocity, so we need to make the differentiation of m, there is a hydraulic mean depth, should be maximum, and the variable is theta. Now what is this variable? So while differentiating, we need to differentiate two functions, that is one is dependent and one is independent. So here the the changing variable is theta, because here when you see the diagram of the circular section, here the angle goes on decreasing or increasing. That means the angle makes an angle of substance an angle of 2 theta, which is theta and theta. So if this angle changes, the depth also changes. So therefore dm upon d theta should be equal to 0. Now we know that m is nothing but a upon p. So instead this we need to make d by d theta into a upon p. So instead of m, I have written a upon p. So now what is a? A is equal to r square into theta minus sine 2 theta by 2, and wetted perimeter is equal to 2r theta. Now considering the condition for the maximum velocity, a upon p. So from differentiation, of or the formula, what we have, differentiation of x by y or any of the function here, if I take, so this implies, so that will be y into dx by dz minus, that is first I need to keep the denominator up and differentiation of x, then minus of x into differentiation of the denominator of the function divided by the y square. So this is the formula to calculate, to differentiate a upon b or any x by y function. So I have made p into dA by d theta minus a into dp by d theta whole divided by p square is equal to 0. Now if I set this p square on the other side, so it becomes 0 on the RHS side. The remaining is LHS side will be p into dA by d theta minus a into dp by d theta, that should be equal to 0. Now looking this equation carefully, dA by d theta and dp by d theta. So we need two equations. We know already perimeter and the area, but we need to differentiate the area formula and the perimeter formula. So here differentiation of a with respect to theta is equal to r square, I have kept as it is, 1 minus cos 2 theta into 2 by 2, because differentiation of sine theta is, here you can see, so we have r square into theta minus sine 2 theta by 2. Differentiation of theta is constant, that is, sorry, differentiation of theta, that is variable theta is 1 minus sine 2 theta means that is cos 2 theta. So this will become 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2 as it is. Differentiation of cos 2 theta is sine 2 theta is cos 2 theta. Differentiation of 2 theta is 2, because differentiation of 2 theta is 1 and 2 is constant kept as it is. So A is, by calculating this value, 2 get cancelled when you can keep like this. So dp by d theta, 2r theta is differentiation of theta is 1, again remaining 2r. Now substituting in equation. Now in which equation we need to substitute? Here we have previously shown that this equation we need to make use. First is P, that is P is the wetted perimeter. So this is P, okay, and this is dA upon d theta minus A into dP by d theta. So this formula should be equal to 0. Now this is whole mathematically simplification we need to carry out. So the common thing we need to find out, instead before taking off the common, multiply these values here. 2r theta into r square will become 2r cube. This r square into 2r will become 2r cube. Inside value will be kept as it is, equated to 0. Now taking out 2r cube as a common term and equating it to 0. So for example, I will get the r cube here in the common. It will be equal to 0. It will be in the form of x into a plus b is equal to 0. That means I can write it as x equal to 0 and a plus b is equal to 0. X is in the place of r, so therefore r will be 0. Next, taking out the value theta into 1 minus cos 2 theta minus theta into sin 2 theta by 2. So taking this minus inside, so it will become theta, theta get cancelled, remaining will be theta cos 2 theta minus sin 2 theta by 2 will be sent other side, that is the RHS side. So sin 2 theta by 2. So here I will multiply this 2 here and bring this cos here. So sin by cos will be equal to tan. So now we need to find this theta. So by trial and error method according to mathematically, so it has been found that 2 theta is equal to 257 degree 30 minutes. So considering this theta, bring on this 2 here, it will be divided. So 128 degree 45 minutes will be the theta value. So to get the maximum velocity, so theta will be considered as 128 degree 45 minutes. So therefore, next, the depth of flow for maximum velocity. How much should be the depth of flow for the maximum velocity? So here we have considered the diagram. So if we need this OD and this is OC, so we need CD. So to get the CD, I need to OD minus CD, or instead of taking this, I can take OD minus OC. OD minus OC. OD minus OC. OD is the radius r minus r cos theta. Next, taking out the common r and 1 minus cos theta. So 1 minus cos theta, instead I have put 128 degree because theta I have found for the maximum velocity. So now this has to be converted into the allied form. So that will be 180 minus 51 degree 15 minutes. Now how this value came is that, so when I minus 180 degree 51 degree 15 minutes, I will be getting 128 degree 45 minutes. So in that alteration, so here it will become minus of cos theta. This is the allied angle format. So d is equal to, calculating this value, so I'll be getting r into 1 plus 0.62 1.62. So this converting r in terms of diameter, that is d by 2. So d is equal to 1.62 d by 2, that is equal to r is equal to d by 2. So therefore for maximum depth it is 0.81 d. Next one. Now considering m is equal to a by p. So area is the formula written, p is the wetted perimeter, cancelling this r will be getting this value. Now considering theta for the maximum velocity, I'll substitute here. So before substituting, first we need to convert it into degrees format to radians format, that is pi by 180 degree I should multiply. So I'll be getting 2.247. So substituting this value in this equation, so I have substituted here. So I'll be getting m is equal to 0.611 r. Converting this radius into diameter, so I'll be getting m is equal to 0.30 times the b. So this is the standard format for maximum velocity. Here there in the second condition, this is I am considering for the maximum discharge. The first part we had considered the maximum velocity, and now we'll be considering the maximum discharge. So Q is equal to AC square root of mi. So again writing m as a by p. So Q is equal to bringing on this a into the, that is square root. So it becomes a square. When it goes inside, it becomes a square. So already it is a square. So total it becomes a cube. So a cube by p into I into c. That is the Church's constant. So keeping this formula as a discharge formula, now discharge will be maximum when a cube by p is maximum. So this is the condition that will be given. So taking this condition, I need to differentiate again. A cube by p is equal to 0. Again, same method will be followed as that followed in the previous section. That is, again denominator p is kept as it is. Then differentiation of a cube is 3a square. A square again dA by d theta. That is, the function a is differentiated again, minus a cube is kept as it is. Differentiation of p with respect to theta divided by p square is equal to 0. Again this p square will be going on the RHS side, it will become 0. So dA by d theta and dP by d theta has been found in the previous derivation. That is, in the maximum velocity condition, there we have already found the dA by d theta and dP by d theta. So directly I will substitute in this equation. So here you can consider 3. Here you can see the conditions. So 3 I have kept as it is. P is there, 2r theta. Next, a square, that means the full a square value I need to put. This also should be square. Next, minus a cube dP by d theta, so that is substituted here, whole divided by p square, that is already 0. Now considering all this, or I need to divide throughout by 2r cube. That means, so it will be remained with 3 theta minus 1 minus cos 2 theta minus theta minus sin 2 theta by 2 is equal to 0. So now next step, I need to multiply into the bracket here. So this value will be multiplied 3 theta cos 2 theta minus theta plus sin 2 theta by 2 is equal to 0. So calculating this, the next step, I need to take this 3 theta minus theta will become 2 theta, remaining will be kept as it is. So taking on all this LCM, so LCM of 2, LCM is 2, this I need to multiply here 2, I need to multiply here 3, sorry 2. So again it will be LCM 2 will become 0. This is the final equation that will be left out. So by trial and error method, again we are getting theta as 2 theta as 383. So theta will become 154 degree. Now depth of flow for the maximum discharge is given as d is equal to OD minus OC. So r into 1 minus cos theta. So this we have already previously seen. Now substituting the value of theta here. So again 154 degree. This 154 degree is written in the form of allied angles formula, and this cos theta is converted into cos 26 degrees. So it will be d into 1.898 r. So again converting r into d by 2 will become maximum depth as 0.95 degree. So this is how the maximum discharge condition and the maximum velocity condition have been arrived for the calculation of most economical circular section. So in the next session guys, so we'll be solving some three important problems which is based upon the circular sections. So thank you very much guys.